here we are, ready for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Wait for the start. 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. That's a lot of wheels gone for Andrew. That's the McLaren, for Legend, sorry, that's the McLaren leading down to turn 1. Then Alfa Romeo, I believe, on the grass. Down the inside of turn 1 goes the Williams. Off coming, it's got into the left from the front. He's trying to make the pace. Unreal Salmon has lost out at the back. And Steve clearly made it through here. Yellow flags in sector 1 for Unreal Salmon. Not sure what has happened there. See, retiring from the race possibly. And back towards the grid, everyone cleanly through here. Around towards the chicane. Maybe nearly uses it, but still the McLaren off Andrew in the lead. And then we'll try a risky drive down into the chicane. Everyone makes it through clean there, and we're still leading. Obviously the particular strategy, the one stop, or won't some drivers take that 2-stop? And we're having a long way back now, turn back to the front. Andrew from Legend to Cameron and Williams, aids dance in the Mercedes. We've made up 2 places from the start. It's a great start from him. And the penultimate corner, they go down the inside goes Vision on SLR. Great move there by this driver. And still fighting on, Vision does go very wide there. Look at the front against fight back now. It seems Vision has kept his place there. Down to one goes the Ferrari of Chiara on the inside. Seems to be great in front. Ferrari has it done now. But will Vision get the run down into turn 3. Stay as we were. Currently it's Andrew leading from Legend to Cameron to Aidsdales. That was the top 4 move. That was the Red Bull making the move. Jenny's making the move possibly. We're losing a bit of time to the next right in front of him. It's the Ferrari of Chiara. She's down the inside. And she's out. I'm sure what is happening is we're unable to see. That is the Ferrari of SLR Chiara out of this race. Unsure what's happened there, but it's possible contact with Jez. Any penalties awarded? None at the moment. It seemed to be contact with Jez has taken SLR Chiara out of this race. So that is the virtual safety car has now been deployed with that crash. Unreal Salmon has finally made it back to the pit lane, if he will be, I think possibly 2 laps down the road. Still just a virtual safety car. Moments we have. Take a breather. Andrew, Legend, Cameron, Aidsdales right behind him. Gregor's Maxwell, Jeddas, Chicken Rosary, Vision, Babyface, SLR, and Medley, and Unreal Salmon is DNF Ferrari. So we wait for this virtual safety car to end, and it's going. Everyone managed to time that pretty well. Goes through, but Andrew lost a bit of ground. It's 5 minutes, seems like he's still got his advantage. Cameron and the Mercedes of Aidsdales fighting out for that P3 position. Going on board now with Aidsdales here. Yellow flags in sector 2 and 3, that is Unreal. That is SLR Russell, who has spun around the Neblaw, trying to make a move up the inside of Jeddas for that P10 spot. Will get a run down towards turn 1. We will have DRS down the straight for this. So he's going to come around, and that is going to be a great move there. Double Cameron on the Red Bull, great move there. And maybe the lapped car of Unreal Salmon could make a move. No. Holds his place. That's the lap, and that is leg law into the top 10. Got a bit of a fight going on here for P3. Loads of cars involved here. Aids, Downs, Cameron, Breggers and Maxwell all in this four-way fight for P3. Aids, Downs had a great start there. Up 3 places from where he started on the grid. And also has lost out the most with losing 10 places. Everyone's still on his medium tyres. Or 3 laps over the top, and Wilson, who's had to make a pit stop after the first lap incident. So no penalties at the moment. The driver having a clean race so far. Andrew's got a 1.5 second lead now over Legend at the front of the grid. 3 seconds back to Aid. And that possibly another spin there for SLR Russell. Aid's then sets the fastest lap of the race now, pulling away from the Williams, the Ferrari and the Aston Martin. As that is Gregor's making a move down on the inside. Was there contact there? Was that contact there from the Williams on the Ferrari driver? Gregor's has definitely lost a bit of time here to the Williams driver. Down towards the blind left hand of the go. Will he be brave enough to make a move here? No, not quite. Hold his place. Looks down the inside there. He's stricken right-hander. Down towards the chicane. Will we see a move here? No, keeps it nice and clean. Just following behind the Williams driver. Is that a bad exit there from the Williams? This is a great fight. SLR Russell has now picked up 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings that will be leaving the track. See about 4th place here. Cameron, Grudders and Maxwell with Chicken Rosary also joining in the fight here. Of course, all drivers here except Cameron will have DRS down straight from the DRS. Cameron with Grudders, go past Cameron, not very good at this moment in time. We're going to make the dive bomb down the inside of the wheels. Goes Grudders. Great move there by the Ferrari, but we'll keep it down towards turn 3. And we do have a safety car as SLR Russell has crashed just where sector 3 begins. So we do have the full course safety car at the moment. We'll see the drivers pull into the pits. Try to see, does any driver have damage at the moment? Can't see any on Chicken Rosary. Did possibly make contact there with a car right at the start. Have a look, how has everyone got on from the start? Also, Milsam is still the biggest loser at this moment in time. I'm looking for him off the line. At the moment, Chicken Rotary is doing well from P38 on the grid to P7 on lap 6 behind the safety car. Watch Andrew now. Will he pull into the pits? No. Well, Legend, no. Every driver could possibly stay out on track at the moment unless they do have damage. Everyone seems to be staying out from behind the safety car. Exciting start here for this Hungarian Grand Prix. Under the full course safety car here, behind the Mercedes safety car. It's Andrew who still leads the way from pole position and Legend in P2, exactly as they started. Aid Stands has gone up from P6 on the grid to P3 at the moment in that Mercedes car. Burgers has moved up 1 place, with Cameron losing out, those 2 drivers swapping places it would appear. Maxwell has made up 2 places at the start. Now running in P6, it's a good start from him. Chicken Rosary, of course, has the best start on the grid. In 7 laps, has got himself up to P7 on lap 7. It's good work from the Mercedes driver. Vision to 2 places up in P8 now from his P10 grid slot. Agathan has not changed position, still in P9. With Nedlaw also moving up 2 places to round out the points. Geddes has lost out during this race so far. Safety car, whether he possibly had wing damage, I'm sure. Let's check penalties now. No penalties, apparently, although SLR Russell has crashed. He is the only driver to have received a penalty so far in this race. All drivers, of course, still in the medium tyres, except Sandon, who seems to think he could take it long on these hard tyres. It's an interesting choice there. But he is also a lap down, maybe hoping that he can take those hard tyres possibly to the end of the race. That will be a challenge, I believe. Hopefully everyone will lap behind the safety car, we can get started again for this exciting race. No driver wants to be making contact under the safety car because they will receive a penalty if they do. Of course, remember, once the safety car lights go out, Andrew will control the pace of this race, and it will be his to control up until the timing line. We'll have to see whether he makes an early start or whether he decides to hold it and go as late as possible. This, of course, could completely change the race. Will we see an incident on down into turn 1? Once all these drivers, they're all very close now. It's the best thing about a safety car. Yeah, so no one has pitted really under the safety car, and there we see the safety car in the laps. Andrew does now control the pace. He will let the safety car peel off into the pits before he gets us underway again on to lap 9 it will be. Everyone's still preferring the medium tyres at this stage in the race. Safety car will be pulling into the pits any moment now. There we go, we see the safety car in. Andrew's going to back the pack up. That is Legend getting very, very close there. And Chicken Roseberry and Maxwell have both collided down. That is Andrew. Andrew has gone for the line. There we go, with Legend. Holds his place. Not wanting to make any moves, and Cameron is fighting that Ferrari and has got past him as they probably start. We start there for the Williams driver. Apart from that, we are how we were. Bagafan does get past. He has a vision trying to fight it back, but needs to back out. So, as we see, Maxwell and Chicken Roseway both picked up penalties for contact on the safety car. Does Chicken Roseway now have damage? So the 5-second penalties for each driver. Blue flags there, possibly for Sam to get him away of the other drivers. There at the front wing, let's have a look. Legend is still within a second of Andrew. Andrew will be able to pull away. We see the Ferrari trying to make a dive bomb there on Cameron, but he holds his place. It allows the Aston Martin to catch back up. Stay with this fight then for P4. These two drivers very close at the moment. No DRS of course for 2 laps after the safety car. So you just have to be pure pace of the driver and the car. Cannot make a move down into turn 1 without that DRS assistance. That was Brothers. Still keeping it close with Cameron, trying to force him into a mistake. I think that would be the best way past for him at the moment. Cameron defending well at the moment. Has lost out after the safety car. Great camera shot this is. Up to the blind left-hander for 5 possibly. This corner. And awful with chopping through the chicane. Although still quite close after the safety car is biggest gap between P4 and P3. Could be a close fight for the lead here. Andrew is pulling away from Legend, but he is still within a second. DRS will be enabled on this next lap. And the second separating each of those top 3 drivers. Could we see this being way through? But we're going to join the fight for P5 that's very close there between the Ferrari and the Williams driver. Williams driver pulls it out to try and break the toe. Gregors has got the toe down towards turn 1 on the outside. Great defending there from the Williams driver, but has that sacrificed. He's now down towards turn 3. We're right on board here with Gregors down towards turn 3. No, he cannot make the move there, but we'll keep close behind. The Aston Martin seems to have dropped off just a little bit from these other 2 drivers fighting out for P4. They have fallen over 3 seconds now to the top 3. Izdan has dropped back from those top 3 with Andrew possibly pulling away now from Legend. He'll be able to hold on and dominate this race. Even though he seems to have struggled after the safety car stop, unsure whether he has damage on that is Legend. Legend has spun and taken himself out of this fight for P2. Unsure what's happening there, and the safety car, because he has been unable to move his car. He's moving now again, but now we see drivers pulling into the pit lane. Obviously, what tyres everyone was going on. He's 10 lap pole now. This could benefit Unreal Sam. Could he run that himself now? Gregors has sped on the safety car and does have a drive-through penalty. It's unfortunate for the Ferrari driver. That could possibly ruin his race. He chooses to stay out there. Every driver now, it seems like, choosing to pit for these hard compound vision. Interesting strategy, going for the soft compound tyres there rather than the hard. Maybe he will be trying a 2-stop strategy, possibly playing the aggressive game here. Interesting strategy. Everyone else has gone for the hards, except also Chicken Rosary going for the mediums again. He's also seems going to be going for a 2-stop strategy. So that could completely change this race now, the safety car. Every driver has pitted under this safety car. This is really going to hurt Unreal Sam though, as he is now at the front of the grid. But of course he is that lap down. Over a minute behind. He might. Yeah, he will still be a lap down, of course. He's still at the back of the grid on our timing screen there. So at the restart he will have to move out of the way of all the other drivers on this grid. So lap 11 here at Hungary. Let's have a look what tyres is everyone on. So everyone seems to have opted for new hards except Vision, who went for the soft tyre. Chicken Rose, who went back to the mediums. But Gregors, risky strategy here from him, has chosen to stay out on the medium compound tyres. And then makes contact with the safety car then. That is an unusual incident. He of course still has that drive-through penalty, which he will also have to serve. I think this could be pretty much Gregors' race over now. Drive-through penalty and not pitting under the safety car is really going to hurt Gregors. So we are here on lap 13. The only penalties we do have is that drive-through penalty for the Ferrari. Everyone's really close now under the safety car. We'll be getting underway here shortly. So, lap 13 of 35 then. Lots of drivers on the hard tyres now. They will be going for the end of of the race now. No more pit stops, hopefully, for those drivers, unless, of course, they do make contact with somebody who expects that Gregor's coming into the pits now, then on this lap, to serve his drive-through penalty. We also expect the safety car to come in, which means that Unreal Salmon will lead them away. Yes, Unreal Salmon will possibly lead them away, but will also have to move out of the way of every driver. We'll see, will Gregor's serve his drive-through penalty this lap? He might be able to serve it next lap. Here we go then. Gregor's will lead the way. He will stay out for this one more lap. He'll have to pull a big gap if he's to make any hopes of salvaging his race. And he leads us away. And that is Unreal Salmon. The driver will make a move on the inside of the Ferrari on lap 14. He will have to now move out of the way as he goes. No other changes as far as I can see. Still looking good. Every driver here through nice and cleanly, apart from the little flames at time, but I believe that it's for Unreal Salmon getting out the way of most of these drivers. And for the grid, everyone seems to have got through pretty well there after the safety car restart. We're right on board with Andrew here now. Chicken Rose really picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Not going well today for the Mercedes driver. Contact and losing out as well, back down to P10 here in this race. So Andrew will lead this race now. Gregors will have to now pull into the pits this lap to serve his drive-through penalty. So could we remember? Legend has now taken himself pretty much out of the podium fight. And Gregors does stay out for another lap. I thought he would have to pit this lap to serve his drive-through penalty. He would obviously do one more lap. So we will be seeing Gregors doing the Ferrari pull away lane to serve that drive-through penalty. And for P8 on the grid, and that Nedlow has spun it. He got too much power and has damaged his front wing, I believe. Yes, you can see it's still just about on, but I believe there was damage there for that Williams driver. That was so unfortunate for him going back towards the front of the grid now that Gregor still leads away. As Andrew and Aidan's also fighting it out for the lead. So every driver you can see now has stopped once except Gregor's, who hasn't stopped, and Unreal Salmon, a couple of laps down now. 2 laps down possibly. He's done 2 stops so far during this race. Still nice and close between a lot of these drivers here. Very good racing from all of them. And that is Gregors, who has pulled out of the way and pulled into the pit lane to steal penalty. DRS will not be enabled on this lap. Mercedes driver going to make a move on the inside. Down to turn 1. No, it's too far back this time. We see Vision and Cameron fighting it out for P8. Great move from the last driver up. McClays now set places, getting what a drive so far this has been for Vision. Getting past that Williams driver on track now. He's got to be careful though. He will be running wide. Not that. We'll see the Mercedes of Chicken Rosary has spun it possibly. Unsure what happened there, but we saw the yellow flags. Into lap 16 now in this race. Lots of drivers with only Vision on the soft tyres, remember. So he will be making up as much ground as he can, trying to close up to those top 2. So he can pull off another pit stop. He will not be able to take those tyres to the end of this race. That's the fastest set 2 on anybody so far. He will be pushing as hard as he can. No worries for time now for him. He will be giving it his all. As Andrew sets the fastest lap and Vision goes for 1:19.6 for the fastest lap of this race on these soft tyres. The only driver, I believe, on these soft tyres. Ned Law, of course, after this pit stop, is on these soft tyres as well. So he will for a pit stop. I cannot see him taking soft tyres all the way to the end. So Chicken Roseway and Gregors as well will have to another pit stop. They are medium tyres. Unless they have very good tyre management, they will not take those tyres to the end of the race. Usually this continuing battle, Williams are now for P4 in this exciting race because the division has closed up now to the back of the Mercedes. Those soft tyres really working for the Haas driver. You just have to keep it clean. Aidan also receives a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Lots of drivers unable to keep their car within the limits of this race. So looks like he was about to move into pit lane, but they both stay out on track. Vinny obviously having a lot more traction. He's going to DRS down towards the main straight now. Down towards the main for good use. Making sure to get that move done, nicely done in the braking zone there for the Haas driver, who of course then also have DRS down towards turn 3, but now by Haas driver, who will now looking to close up to Andrew and take the lead of this race until he has to make another pit stop. Still a good close battle between Cameron and Baggy Fan, the Williams and Alfa Romeo driver respectively. Nice and close between those race it seems so far. We're involved a lot here. Baggy Fan looks to make a move around the outside, but straight defending as usual there from Cameron. Plants his car very, very well. Through the chicane. Some great racing here in this division. Nettle now sits the fastest lap of 1:19.5 for the Williams, with his teammate being involved in this three-way battle for P4 on the grid. This could be exciting. This could go all the way to the end. One of these drivers will have to push it again. And a penultimate corner. Already there for him. A good exit through here for Cameron. So he could try and keep himself ahead to try and break the toe. And towards turn 1 we go. Down the inside. He looks to go Baggy Fan, but he cannot make the move stick. He'll be looking now down towards turn 3. Yellow flag and set to 3. I'm not quite sure what we will time as we can. And now it's Baggy Fan. Baggy Fan has made contact with the Williams of Cameron and has unfortunately lost out, and he's split again. And that is front wing damage for the Alfa Romeo driver. That is so unfortunate for him, but he has brought it upon himself, making contact with the Williams, and that looks to be possibly his race done. He moved back to them this far all the way. Cameron putting on a great race here. They're forcing his other drivers into mistakes. That's great racing here. This is what we like to see. That's what has lost a lot of time now through the Williams. Two yellow flags and possibly 4 Maggie Fan. We'll have to point to pits now on the end of this lap. As unable to go to and Ned Law another possible 3-second time penalty. So check penalties. 3 seconds for Ned Law, Chicken Roseway and Ainsdowns. Those keep their cars within the limits, but have to make another pit stop for the medium tyres. The window should open soon, the next couple of laps. Obviously that opens up the medium tyres. Just move down towards some drivers. Fighting in for P6 on track, where they want to be at near the front. Mercedes joining them. That's the Red Bull versus Mercedes. 2 Red Bulls versus the 1 Mercedes. This is going to be something great here. Pettis has lost a bit of time. The Mercedes of Chicken Roseway is putting them down very, very risky. He of course wants to make up places at him. Reasonably poor start. He did so well to get going, and then a couple of incidents has dropped him back down to P8. But now down this main straight, he will be wanting to make a move on the inbound turn 1. This is DRS wide open. Could driver's been easy moved. Yeah, done even before the break. Doing a great move there. Cross driver. Great racing on here. Vision has, we can see, and comes out P8, and he has gone into the medium set of tyres now, as we expected. But I believe he has. He's also in the medium tyres. He'll be swapping it out with Vision for the next couple of laps. Vision, of course, wants to be making those places up and be working his way back towards the top 5 of quick check on penalties then. Still only the 3 penalties awarded to 3 different drivers, all 3 seconds, and so far from this race we've only lost 3 drivers. SLR Kira attacking the chicane, SLR Russell spinning it where Vision is now, and Unreal Salmon retiring in the pits to continue his poor race. So, on to lap 22 now of this Hungarian Grand Prix. Vision is looking to make up ground. He's over 4 seconds off Red Bull at the moment. This goes. Good battle going on here between Maxwell and Cameron again, who's now in P. It's a great training from the English driver. Was qualified P4 on the grid. That's Nedler with another 3-second time penalty, taking him up to 6 seconds now. Not going well for Nedler at this moment in time. This is going to be another good battle between 3 driver and Legend, all fighting it out for P. Final podium, 15 points for the championship. Nedler has pulled into the pits again. See what tyre he has chosen to go on. Gone for the medium tyres, so he was on the soft tyres, I believe. So he's now pulled his pit stop for a second. And have to make it 14 seconds if he wants to get points in this race. And we're leading very comfortably now with nearly 6 seconds to the Mercedes driver. And round the outside, Maxwell is forced wide by Cameron. That's some great racing. Legend has picked up 3-second time penalty from North down the inside. Goes to Red Bull on the Aston Martin, wheel to wheel. Do they make contact there in turn 3? And Red Bull has got ahead of the Aston driver. And we'll able to see a couple of wheels. What's happened there? Nedler has crashed. I'm sorry I missed that. Focusing on his battle. Andrew has now picked up 3-second time penalties. Lots of drivers making mistakes, going wide here. Lots of penalties being given out by the FIA. 3 seconds for Andrew, Athans, Legend, and Chicken Rover. It's been a great race here so far. The Red Bull making a move on the inside, but he has to back out and might potentially now lose a place to the Aston Martin in the penultimate corner. Not quite. He's going to keep his car just ahead. That was a risky move there, possibly, from the Red Bull driver. All in all, on DRS now, except Cameron down this straight. He moves across to the side again to break the turret. Good racing for him. But the Red Bull should have significant pace as he has that DRS. Cannot make the move down to turn 1, but we'll have DRS again now. Down towards turn 3. Andrew still wins this race now by 6 seconds to Aids Downs to Cameron. There's a 10-second gap to that Mercedes in front of him. This 3-way fight for P3. Final podium. Every driver just wants to be on the podium during this race. Is the Red Bull going to make a move down the inside of the chicane here? Let's see, because of the broadcast camera, he does run wide there into the grass. He needs to be careful. You can see here, he does want to get in front and pull away 3 seconds if he is to keep that podium position. We still have Maxwell and Chicken Roaster all really close behind. They all want this podium. They're losing a lot of time to that front 3. There's Vision on the medium tyres. He's going to be catching up very shortly. Again, this could be Evan trying to make a move Don't move down towards turn 1. Cameron again moves to the right hand side of the track to break the train. But that is Legend. He's stuck in between himself. Can he do it under brakes? Side goes Legend, but great defending there from the Williams driver again. Because that's how Price's exit. It seems to have Legend's got a much better exit. Around the outside of turn 3, they make contact there. Oh, they do make contact. They do bounce there. This Cameron releases off the brakes and puts his car back into a great racing there from the Williams driver. Max on Chicken Rose is still behind, and Vision has closed up to within a second now of the Mercedes driver. This is a great scrap. This could go all the way down. As Gregors picks up 3 seconds for multiple warnings again. Chicken Rose with Hazard on the mediums, but they are quite old. Will he be able to take those tyres to the end of this race? We don't expect to see Maxwell Legend or Cameron pitting again. They're all in the hard tyres, but Vision is on for those fresh. Be watching him closely and see what he does down on this main gate. At 26 off 35 now, and the laps to go. Vision of course wants to make it ground for doing that 2-stop strategy. He's got to get a couple of moves done here if he wants to do it. So Cameron again. Chicken Rose has pulled in and gets a 5-second time penalty. And that's the Williams and the Red Bull nearly making contact again. And he's dropped it! Legend has dropped it, and that is his front wing gone as well. But he's one race driver now in this race. The pressure, it seems, to Legend, and he's dropped himself out of podium contention. That's unfortunate. So moving back to the front, Cameron still holds P3. There's some great defending here by the Williams. Yes, those elbows out. Great racing here from all of these drivers, Cameron especially. Some brilliant defending on show for these 26 laps, holding on to that podium. But Vision is on those fresher, medium tyres compared to those hards that have been on there. And Cameron and Maxwell's cars for 13 laps. He will have a paper advantage. Andrew is pulling away calmly now. 8 seconds to the car behind. That was great racing from Andrew. Comfortable lead at the moment. That's what's trying to break the toe from winning the top. He's more focused on his driver behind. Down the inside goes Vision, cannot make it, and he touches. Really fast and wide right, not very squeezed and wide, but he does take P4. Look, does he have front wing damage there, possibly, after contact? No, it seems to be good. It was a risky move, but he has made it a move where I'm not sure Maxwell will be happy about that. Mostly actually has put it on these soft tires. Regularly fighting out for a couple more places. We're focusing on this fight for P3. Up 27 of 35. Vision could seriously get on the podium here, and potentially, if he has the pace, could even close up to P2 if he gets this move done on Cameron. He's looking very quick. And a great race from P10 on the grid after that qualifying, that drift. Looking to set up a move now down towards turn 1. We'll have DRS. DRS wide open, Cameron moves to the right to try and break the toe. And round the outside goes Vision, but once again, brilliant defender. And he forces Vision very wide there. Brilliant racing from these two drivers, but will Vision try it? Down the inside, Chicken Rose resets the fastest lap with a 1:18.5. Vision, he'll be getting frustrated now in his car. He wants that podium spot. He should have that podium spot, but Cameron, his racing is unbelievable today. He's doing very well to hold on to him. There's still plenty of laps left for Vision to get this move done. While they fight for mistakes, they are likely to make, and Jeddas will start to close up. Only 4.7 seconds now between him and Maxwell. They're losing a lot of time to those front two as well. Leader is now on lap 29 out of 35. He's been dominant, and that is the Ferrari of Gregors, who has spun it at the chicane. Doesn't appear to be any damage, and he will keep going. He is not having the best of races. He will now go on board with Vision down towards turn 1. Got a great exit there. DRS and the RS holding. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's got it before the braking zone, but Cameron will dive back down the inside and force him all the way off the track. Very racing from both. Oh, they get very close there. Through turn 3 they go. Through turn 4, flat out. Vision lifts off a bit just to avoid contact. DRS flat out there. Great racing between these. In a very, very technical section of the course, is on much fresher tyres than Gregors. Without contact there. Really did make contact there. Vision have front wing damage, and that's the Aston Martin. There from that as well. You will have front wing damage from that, I'm sure. Seems to lock up there and lose a lot of ground. Could that give Cameron a punch, or would that give Vision a way onto the podium for this race? Once again, he's going to try this move again. Cameron's been unbeatable here all day. Will Vision get down on the inside? Vision with the switch back, great move, great exit from the pass driver. It should be the move done now. Yes, easily done now from that driver. And if they do make contact again, Cameron is pushing him through. And 4. Gregors now sets the fast lap with 1:17.5, using those soft tyres to good use to take an extra point for his team. So with him down the podium, he's looking to gain 14, maybe 15 seconds in 5 laps. I don't think he's going to do it. He's going to need to defend amazingly here. Or we're being very fast, but he is already pulling away 1.5 nearly. The Haas driver has pulled already to the very good. Vision is only 2 seconds now. Let's have a look back at the front. Andrew on the hard tyres, number 94 McLaren. Dominant performance. Having a great race here. Leading by 0.6 aid stands. Of course, they do have penalties. Let's have a look. Jim Rose reads on 8 seconds of penalties. Andrew, aid stands. Gregors and Legend all picking up time penalties. So 10 drivers left in this race. So everyone is guaranteed points here. Unless, of course, they do crash and they do not get classic. We'll have to see how it goes. It's been a great race so far. Vision has pulled now 3 seconds. Kane to Cameron. Must be tyre wear and probably kicking in 18 laps on those hard tyres. Compared to Vision's 9, so 9 laps fresher and softer compound as well. Great drive from the Haas driver. And also, it's got to be mentioned, great drive so far from Cameron. But will Maxwell get in? Maxwell's looking for it again, that dive bomb down the inside where he nearly made contact, or did make contact, with Williams when he was fighting with Vision as well. Vision putting down 4.3 seconds. These drivers have brilliant pace on show there. Look from the helicopter shot, and there's been a spin. Gregors has spun it again at the start of Sector 3. What's going on for the Ferrari drivers not having the best of races? Aston Martin looks to turn down the inside. Nearly was a great catch though. Number 21 Aston Martin is still going. He has lost a bit of time. He will need to regain that time now. So, lap 32 here now left. So far, still come up with the Red Bull and Williams and the Chicken Wheels. We're nice and close now to the turn in front of them. Aston Martin and Williams, they're all scrapping each other, all losing time to one another. 1.5 between Jedez and Maxwell now. Oh, it looked like Jedez had a snap of oversteer, or understeer then, sorry. And then losing the rear end of his car, the number 24 Red Bull. And he's racing off very well, I think. So, coming down to that 43 now. In back with Cameron's in with the right hand, who has favoured all the race. He does, moves to the right hand side and tries to break the toe. And Maxwell was way too far back to make a move there. Still within a second, and Chandler has got past that beautiful white Red Bull of Jedez. Good soft tyres. He could even close up and take possibly P4 on the last 2 laps we have left of this race. Cameron just picked up a 3-second time penalty that is going to hurt him. You can 8 seconds penalties, so he will races as a result of that. Agility, keeping it clean so far, and not picking up penalties at all. Here we are, our current top 3. Andrew in the McLaren, dominant drive, credit to him. It's possibly also his first race SLR. I have to be corrected if I am wrong, but his first race and a dominant display so far. Aidsdan's also going on for P2 at the moment. Vision not having the pace, he will not close up. P3 will still be a very for Vision. Cameron, of course, did quite very well. Qualified P4, but he will take that. There's been contact. Baggy fan is out of the race. On board with Andrew, see if we can see what has happened. Will there be a virtual safety car at the end? Possibly not, because of the left in the S. There is. We saw Alfa Romeo with Baggy fan. That's both Alfa Romeos out of this race now. He classified Baggy for 1 point. So 90% of the race being complete. Now onto the final lap. We will watch with Andrew as he crosses the line for his final lap of the Hungarian Grand Prix. And there we go, last lap. Happening in the 1:26s, that's very good for Andrew fans. Also a great race. P2 fogs on the grid. Vision, it's got to be mentioned, from P10 on the grid, nearly crashing out of qualifying. Leading is taking P3 on the final lap of the race. 1:99 on that last lap for him. 7 places, but Chicken Rose will also up 7 places at the moment. We'll watch this on this last lap. This can go right down to the line here. Cameron, Maxwell, Chicken Rose and Jedez all wanting that 4th place in those 12 points. Within a second of each other, we head down into turn 3 for the final time for these drivers. Because remember, Cameron won the penalty, so he's looking at Maxwell will take P4 at the moment, but it could all change. This is Formula 1, he can not know them. That's what I'm saying, he's getting very close to the Aston Martin there. Racing all 4 of these drivers, all 9 of these drivers have raced extremely well during this race. The 5 who retired have raced well as well. It was unlucky for Chiara that instant on. And there's, oh no, Maxwell and was that Jim Roswell have both spun around to Jedez. If he can keep within 3 seconds of Cameron's change to the final lap. I said it would, this is Formula 1. You do not know what's going to happen. Cameron is going to keep it. Vision, Andrew crosses the line. Aidsdan's Cameron P2. And that is Vision P3. Cameron will drop down to P5, P4 for Jedez. Great drive from him. Cameron P5, Maxwell P6. Chicken Rosary after that unfortunate contact. Good race, lots of incidents. But as he rounds the final corner, he'll bring home P7 for Mercedes. Race control, 5-second penalty for unserving. So will he drop behind Gregor's here? He will not. He keeps his P7, brings it home in P9. The race that was. Driver of the day in the game, deservedly given to Vision. Great P10 to P3. Brilliant race there. See the podium celebrations down, McLaren on top, giving out copies. Very happy right now, understandably, the McLaren driver. Mercedes taking P2, and then so great race there. We'll try and invite some of the top now. Right, Vision to the party. So let's have a look at those final results. So Andrew won comfortably from start to end. Stands Vision, Jedez, Cameron, Maxwell, Chicken Rosary, Gregor's Legend, Baggy Fan, Ned Law, Unreal Salmon, SLR, crashing out on lap 1. What a race. Gregor's also took the fastest lap with 175, that's 1 extra point for Ferrari. So great race there from all the drivers. Vision, are you in? Hello, Vision. Can I hear you? Okay, I can sort of hear you. Oh, great race there. P10. Yeah, so it was a great race there. From Vision, thank you everyone for tuning in to the Hungarian Grand Prix.